Good morning, Kentuckiana. Thank you for joining us. Happy New Year's Eve. I'm Gabriel Gonzalez.
And I'm meteorologist Matt Breland. And you know what I have in this forecast for us, Gabe? We've got some clouds, some cold temperatures, but also some champagne.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
champagne showers in the forecast this evening. As we head later on into our New Year's Eve, that's a look at what you could expect for us. We've got temperatures that will be ranging into the upper 30s throughout those evening hours. Around 8 p.m. you can expect some of those clouds to continue rolling into our skies. Otherwise, just a very quiet pattern for us. Now, a few of you closer towards Cincinnati, or if you are headed to Cincinnati for some of your New Year's Eve celebrations, some light snow showers possible, some flurries that could be passing around since these temperatures are going to be getting a bit closer towards freezing. But other than that, most of us just under some cloudy skies and cooler temperatures. It's actually shaping up to be a fairly decent evening for us. So a few of those lingering clouds as we head throughout the remainder of the morning time into our afternoon. Whenever you're on your way maybe to get that champagne, a few peaks of sunshine here and there with temperatures still a few degrees above freezing. We'll get very close to 40 degrees just into the later afternoon. Once we enter the evening and nighttime hours, that's whenever we'll see a few of those lingering clouds and also some of those passing flurries farther off towards our northeast. Entering the first morning of 2026, those skies continuing to stay a bit cloudy with temperatures still chilly into the upper 20s as well. So we really are looking like a good pattern for our New Year's Eve. We're going to have more weather details coming up here in a few short minutes. Here's an update on traffic this morning across the Louisville Metro. As of right now, everything's looking good to go into and out of the city. If we have any holdups, we'll let you know. Gabe?
All right, sounds good. Thank you, Matt. And right now you are taking a live look at Times Square in New York City. The clock is ticking until the new year, of course. Dick Clark's Rockin' Eve will be on ABC, WHAS11 tonight, and that starts at 8 o'clock. Well, back here at home, it seems like we're looking at a cold night for the end of 2025. Those preparations are underway in downtown Louisville for the New Year's Eve celebrations. After a year of cracking down on local bars, WHAS11's Alex Dederer is talking to Metro ABC about how the city is getting ready for a safe evening.
Calm and quiet welcomes you to 4th Street Live. But setup is underway.
It really is a tradition that means a lot to our team and to downtown Louisville.
Because in 24 hours, downtown Louisville will be packed with thousands of people ringing in 2026 for 4th Street Live's 15th New Year's Eve celebration.
It's one of the busier locations at New Year's Eve.
Louisville Metro Alcoholic Beverage Control has been preparing to make sure bars and businesses are following the laws while they celebrate.
We've got plainclothes detectives that are out there looking for things that need to be changed.
Chief of Enforcement Ronald Fay.
So whether it's New Year's Eve or any of the days that we are out in the establishments, anywhere that the public is able to go.
Louisville has seen a major crackdown from ABC this year. Violence and underage drinking have led to emergency suspensions and even closures for Metro bars and restaurants.
We want to ensure that we're changing those behaviors and ensuring that the community is safe and that we're not putting young people into an atmosphere in which they're not quite prepared for.
ABC and LMPD are working to ensure the safety of people celebrating the lead up to the clock striking midnight and after on the roads.
Prior to the role that I'm in now, I did the collision reconstruction and worked way too many of those fatal car crashes where people had lost their lives, and it comes down to a decision. You know, it's a simple decision. Just plan your evening, and there's no reason to take the chance.
While the corner of 4th Street and Muhammad Ali Boulevard may be quiet for now, 4th Street Live marketing manager Katie Ganiger says locals and tourists are ready to ring in the new year in style.
Louisville is actually one of the largest for New Year's Eve celebrations. I'm sure that's no surprise to us locals. We love our city.
And the countdown begins. At 4th Street Live, Alex Dederer, WHAS11 on your side.
And tickets are still on sale until 10 tonight for the celebration at 4th Street Live. Doors open at 8 o'clock. And by the way, a heads up about the WHAS11 Night Team show tonight. The night team will be on at 10 o'clock tonight for a 30-minute newscast. ABC breaks away from Dick Clark's Rockin' New Year's Eve broadcast so we can bring you the news. That show starts at 8, and again, our show, our 30-minute newscast, starts at 10 o'clock. Today, a state of grief looms around Riverside Drive in Jeffersonville, Indiana. From the Sky 11 drone behind me, you can see the charred building left behind on the riverfront after a large fire engulfed the beloved Clucker's Chicken Restaurant. You saw it here first on GMK early yesterday morning. People who live on Riverside Drive woke up to flames lighting up the waterfront in Jeffersonville. Firefighters spent about 3 hours battling that fire. Customers and employees of Clucker's told us it feels like their second home burned down. Jeffersonville Fire does not believe it was intentional, but says those windy conditions were a contributing factor.
Nobody was hurt, and the fire didn't spread to any of the nearby structures. So that's very important to us, especially with the lead that the fire had on us. It came in early hours of the morning. There's not many people around to notice things like that.
As soon as I heard about the news, it just devastated me for those people. And right now we're doing a collection. I'd maybe love to try to do a benefit and try to help out more.
Firefighters are urging people to stay away from that area as Jeffersonville Fire continues their investigation. They'll be looking at the building's electrical system, history, and burning pattern to help find a cause. Cleanup is underway in southern Kentucky after a train derailment forced road closures and a temporary shelter-in-place early Tuesday morning. State transportation officials say 31 train cars derailed around 6:15 on Tuesday morning between Trenton in Todd County and the city of Pembroke in Christian County. This is down near the Tennessee border. That's about 2.5 hours southwest of Louisville. One rail car caught fire and caused a leak of molten sulfur, prompting people within a mile to shelter in place. Officials lifted that order around noon yesterday. Crews say no injuries were reported. US 41 will remain closed through the remainder of the week for safety reasons, and the reason for that derailment is still under investigation. New information about the case against the former Eastern Kentucky Sheriff Sean Mickey Steins, accused of killing a judge in his chambers. There's a new motion filed to disqualify the judge presiding over that case. Now, Steins is accused of shooting and killing Judge Kevin Mullins last year inside the Letcher County Courthouse. According to the motion, the defense claims a week before that shooting, the presiding judge and Kevin Mullins both attended a meeting on mental health. Video shows them near each other during that entire meeting. Now, the defense says they just learned about the video and there could be potential bias. They want the judge to leave that case. We will continue to follow this case. Now to an update on a deadly motorcycle crash that happened the day after Christmas. We now know the name of the man that died. LMPD says the motorcyclist, 27-year-old Austin Anderson, was traveling northbound on Preston Highway when a car pulled onto northbound Preston from Maple Springs Drive. It happened at 8 p.m. Anderson crashed into the car and was thrown from that motorcycle. Then a third car driving on Preston crashed into the two original vehicles. Anderson died at the scene. The other two drivers were taken to the hospital. One died the following day and the other will be okay. Matt, coming over to you. It's New Year's Eve, not Christmas Eve.
That's right, it's New Year's Eve, and we've got champagne in the forecast, with temperatures also staying chilly today, only reaching close to 40 degrees for our high throughout the afternoon time. And later tonight, we'll slowly return back into the 20s, really shaping up to be a decent start to the new year. Another quiet and chilly day ahead for New Year's Day. All those weather details are coming up here in a few short minutes.